Okay, hi everybody, back again with another video. Again, it's from Zombicide Invaders. This is the civilian extras. This was Kickstarter stretch goals and some Kickstarter exclusives, I believe, in this box. So it's basically all miniatures. So we'll take, first of all, we have the instruction booklet that comes with the new abominations and a few other things. And if we open it up, inside, again, the usual great artwork. If you're familiar with Zombicide, I know I've said this on previous videos, but if you're familiar with that, you're basically 70% of the way there to learning how to play this. So that's the quick view of the instruction book that comes with it. You also get a pack of cards, which is obviously the spawning for the abominations and some of the extra guns and that and equipment that you can get. And you get miniatures. So we'll start off with the alien miniatures first. I'll start off at the top and work my way down. So we have this guy here who comes on a base. If I can just put the base on. It's hard to do this one-handed. I won't bother. So this is the first alien. Gonna look good when it's all painted up. Next up we have another large abomination. Moving on to some of the smaller figures. I got quite a few of these guys. Come on, camera, focus, thank you. I think you're going to get that throughout the whole video. Quite a few of these guys. Then we have 4 of these. I think these are similar to like the fatties that you get in the normal Zombicide game. We have the winged creatures, very similar to the ones in the Resident Evil movie. Move on to another large abomination. Again, I'll do a video of these when they're all painted up. And another large abomination. Really nice actually, these miniatures, very detailed. Moving on to the final row for the aliens. We have this guy. And 2 more abominations. Sorry for the shakiness. And finally, for the first shelf, or the first tier of the box, we have this guy. So that's the first box of miniatures. I'll just show you them all together. That's how many you get. We'll now move on to the second pack. Before we come on to the heroes, there's a few more aliens in here as well. So I'll show you those first. It's like a robot sentry. We have these guys. And finally, for the aliens, assuming it's an alien, is the robot sentry. I'm only assuming it's part of the alien group because it's the same colour as the aliens. So we'll now move on to the heroes. So we'll do them in the order that they come. And some of these will be painted, not many. So this first one is Rear Tank Girl. Next up we have Commander Amadi. Next up is the Butcher Carl. There's a lot of these guys. Next is Captain Warlock. Then we have Lieutenant Graham. Trying to get through these fairly quickly. Next we have Lieutenant G High. As I say, these were stretch goals and Kickstarter exclusives. So I don't know which one was which. Next up we have one that I've painted. This is Alison. With a little pet hanging out of her backpack there. And we move on to another painted mini. This is Gavin Greaser. The light is actually making the paint look glossy, but it's not actually this glossy in hand. Next up we have Dr. Falconer. It's basically a Stephen Hawkins. We have Phaedra next. Again, I apologise for the quickness going through these, but there's a lot of them. Next we have Val. Inchishvar, I think that's how you pronounce it. Inchishvak, sorry, Inchishvak is next. Almost halfway. We have Doc next. Again, as I said before, once these are all painted, you'll be able to see the details on them a lot better. Now we have Richard Kindred is next. Almost at the end of this row, we have Nura Satar. This video will be a good reference for you for hunting down these minis if you haven't got them. Next is Dr. Dick. which if you've seen Back to the Future, you will recognise who this is based on. Okay, next row is X Nix Zik. Oh no, where they get the names from I have no idea. I'm assuming this is from, is it Planet 9 or whatever the name of that film was? I can't remember. We have another painted mini now. This is Carlotta, which if you've seen Aliens, you will recognise it's Vasquez. Come on, camera, focus, thank you. Next up we have Mercedes. Not sure how much longer my camera is going to video for. We have Dorian the Grey. Is that maybe the alien Paul from the film Paul? Not sure. But, then we have Pink, who is the Daryl Hannah character from Blade Runner. At least that's who I think it is. It will be when it's painted. Next up we have Lara. I think this one might have been one of the Kickstarter exclusives. I know there was a female character that was a Kickstarter exclusive. 8 Ball is next. And he will have an 8 Ball painted on his chest there when he's done. Next we have another couple of painted miniatures. This is Norton. And Squirrely. I might do a separate video on these when I've painted up quite a few more. So you'll probably see these again in a future video. This is Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner. Okay, we've only got a few more left now. We've got Hugo Harker next. Next up we have Dr. Steak Freeze. Now we have Dr. Woot. Maybe that's Doc Octopus. Not sure. We have another couple of painted minis now. We have the Preacher Carl. Surprised they didn't do a Judge Dredd type character for this game. Another painted one now, Major Sharp. I believe this is based on the Tom Cruise movie, where he keeps having to relive his life over and over again. Next up we have Cloud. I think there's only 4 more after this one, and that's the end of the video. So that's Cloud. Emma is next. Stabilize the camera. Three more to go. We have Katie next. This is based on the female character the Katie Sackhoff character from Riddick, the last Riddick movie. Or if you want Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. Now we have Madame Singleton. I think this one might be based on one of the Firefly characters. I'm not 100% sure. There's people out there screaming at me who they are. And finally, we have 3 more left. We have Morty McAllister, which is another painted miniature, and this is based on Marty McFly from Back to the Future. So just 2 more to go, guys. Well done for sticking with me if you have. Commander Morton next. Keep it central so it focuses. And finally, we have Gold Coast Gary. So yeah, there you go. That's all the miniatures in this box. And here are their character cards, which I was reading from. So you can see them all. That's their character cards. And the backs are just a fuller picture. So that's the civilian extras. Not sure what the next one's going to be from this thing. I still haven't done the base game and the 2 expansions, but they will be coming. So until then, as always, thanks for watching and see you on the next video.